Good morning. My name is Sister Fasola Afolabi. Thank you for taking time to participate in this important preparation process. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce the upcoming administrative work session, which will focus on budget, forecasting, financial planning, and the development of district collective bargaining proposals. Now, the purpose of the work session. As we prepare for the work session, our goal is to build a budget forecast that is accurate enough to support responsible decisions and flexible enough to reflect the real needs of our schools and departments. This process will require us to gather historical and current data, connect teams across departments, bargain with class and priorities, and plan carefully for both revenue and expenditure. Administrators will need to include the budget from a financial document into a district-wide plan. So it's important that we have accurate data. And why is this important? As we begin planning for the next 2 years, one of the most important things we need is accurate information. Budget forecasting is not something we can do based on assumptions. You need to have complete records. You need accurate historical data, current financial information, and inputs from as many district surveys as possible. Historical data helps us to understand spending patterns from previous years, while current information helps us to respond to today's realities, such as staffing needs, program costs, enrollment changes, facility concerns, and economic conditions. All of this will help us in 5 minutes. With accurate data, we can then build a big picture. When we say a big picture, a picture that reflects everything that is required. When we use accurate data, we create a clearer big picture of the district's financial position. This big picture allows this big picture allows us to see where the resources are currently being used, where needs are increasing, and where adjustments may be necessary to be made. It also helps us to make responsible decisions and give support in the relevant areas. Without accurate data, we risk underestimating costs, overlooking important things, or developing a bargaining proposal that does not fully reflect the district's priorities. So, major budget areas to be. During the upcoming work sessions, each administrator will be asked to focus on several major budget areas. This includes personnel costs and benefits, instructional programs, student support services, technology needs, transportation, facilities and maintenance, professional development, supplies, equipment, and any department-specific needs. Personnel costs are especially important because salaries, benefits, staffing levels, workload concerns are often connected to collective bargaining. However, every budget area matters because each one affects how effectively we serve students and support the staff. While internal climate issues belong in the focus, Low morale can become a financial and bargaining issue when it affects retention, staffing, and service quality. Climate signals to report. If there are issues such as low morale, staff burnout, concerns about workload, communication problems, or lack of resources, those concerns need to be identified early. Internal climate issues can affect employee performance, student outcomes, and the overall success of district operatives. By identifying By identifying these concerns ahead of time, we can better understand what we may need to address in the financial plan or budgeting proposal. So, bring forward bargaining points early. It's important that all these bargaining points are brought forward early. When salary movements and stipends and extra duties are already discussed, we know what we can commit to and what we cannot commit to. When benefits, leave, wellness, retirement related cost drivers, when it's all on the table, it gives us a total picture of what needs to be done and in which area we need to focus. Working conditions, prep time, caseload, class sizes, duty schedules, all of that helps us. Knowledge of that helps us to adjust the budget to accommodate it. Professional growth. Are trainings required? Will there be certification, evaluation support? All of this is very important that it's on the table before decisions are made. Early input helps the district avoid promising what it cannot obtain and also helps them not to miss what employees genuinely need. Priorities can be set. So, submission instruction and timeline. The first week, we will collect the data. Everybody makes their submission. We review historical spending. We look at staffing, enrollment, program needs, climate concerns, and bargaining points. Everybody makes their submissions so that it can all then be validated by the second week. We confirm all of these things, assumptions with supervisors, check recurring or one-time costs, and attach documentation. So you back up the data that you have collected with documentation. At the end of the third week, you submit the package, upload the completed template in Teams by 5 p.m. on the due date. And then, after review work session, the chat-based work session will be scheduled after packets are reviewed and summarized. Thank you all for listening. Your input is essential to this process. A strong financial plan depends on accurate data, honest communication, and collaboration across all administrative areas. Thank you in advance for your careful preparation and for the role you play in supporting responsible budget. Attached are my references. Thank you.